Ooh, yo, how is everybody? Hey, it's HHWH, Holistic Health Harry. I want to do a little live to share with you a story that happened to me, just to check in with you guys too, if you're interested to see what I'm up to, and all the good stuff. As you can see, I've got my hair done. Thanks for it. Looking good. I can actually see my face now. I'm going to keep growing it long. I'm actually going to get it done nice and proper. This is a good start though, so I can see not through my eyes, my hair. Using the power of growing your hair long. Which I wrote half a book on, with seam retention, and the power of growing your hair long. For guys and girls. Girls tend to do it anyway, but guys don't grow their hair long. So growing your hair long, I believe, or I want to experiment with, because I never had the chance to, because I was with my parents for 33 years of my life and only moved out permanently last summer. Now I can experiment with growing my hair long. So it's been growing for 14 months, and that's good, and it's very powerful, and it's very spiritual, and there's sunlight codes, there's energy in growing your hair long, it's your spiritual antenna, there's intuition, there's superpowers of perception. It's a piece of you, a bit like hair. So why are we cutting this shit off? I don't know. I get it. I know why. To go with the trends. But I don't know. I don't want to, so that's that. And yeah, so that's that. But I do want to relate to you a kind of cool story regarding money. Money's a big topic for people. It's also a triggering topic, especially for people in our communities of what you'd call the light workers, whatever you want to call us, the chosen ones, or the ones that chose to come here and suffer, to waken up, to go through pain, to help everybody else, to go on a spiritual, emotional journey of truth, to discover who we really are. And most people are taken away from birth and programmed away from who they are. Just that's all the conspiracy is to me. The conspiracy is to keep you away from your God-given power, that you are God, that you are this infinite energy, and we've come here to do good. And the system's set up basically to trick you into becoming less than you are, into making you think evolution is real, life is meaningless. We spin around in a spinning ball with Charles Darwinian bullshit theory. We're powerless. And the reason I think is so that this set up is so that the elites and the negative entities from other realms can feed off our fear energy. Because when we're stuck in low vibration, you're fucked. Anyway, money is a huge part of a topic, and especially in our communities, because I'll be honest, I know that money isn't the be all and end all, especially when you realise that you can't take away when you die. What is money? You can't take that away. You can't take that to the grave with you. But what it is actually, I feel, is the current energy exchange in this world. So yes, it's not ideal that we use money at the moment, or these paper notes and whatever, and money in the system. I know it's corrupt, it's all made up, FDA, Federal Reserve, I know it's all made up, but it is the current system. So while the current system is there, I believe in abundance. And that includes abundance of my power, my health, friendships, relationships, but also, for me, it includes abundance of money. And I've come from a position of having none. I was living with my parents, and nice bro, maybe you can relate to this. I had none. Before my first ever book was written in January 2019 on Age Urine, so up to 2018, the end of, I was living with my parents, sponging on them if you want, 33 years old, 32 I guess, and I made no money for myself. I didn't make one penny doing what I love, and, I don't think that's cool. I mean, yes, I understand there's a path of not relying on money, using it for validation, ego, but it's just the energy exchange of this world, and there's nothing wrong with having an abundance of money. So anyway, I wrote my book in 2019, and I was a little bit shocked at how slow book sales were. I realised, I realised I couldn't, the book sales were never going to bring me the income, although the books that I wrote at the beginning did start to bring me at least 1 penny or $1 if you're American, my first dollar doing what I love, which is important. So you start small, making money, doing what you love, and then you can have a nice base to build on it and to build your money base, because it's exactly what I did. I started with book sales, but that wasn't enough to live on, and I was still living with my parents. And then you could call it got lucky, but truthfully, I fulfilled my destiny of what I came here to do, which was already pre-planned, that I would affiliate with some of the most powerful supplements on earth. Because that's what I do. I have to honour supplements that I think are really powerful, because I can't bullshit people with things that aren't powerful to me and to other people. So, for example, when the root came along in a company founded 2020, nice synergy for the founders Clayton and Christina during COVID. And it's funny because the root clean slate that they founded, again, the match of them pairing of those two is through synchronicity. Both fucking mad geniuses that come together as a power couple. Literally, they're the definition of power couple. If you want to see power couple, look up Clayton Thomas, founder of Root, and Christina Rahm. Oh my god, she's a fucking queen. She's an amazing human. Beyond a level. Anyway, so that company was founded in 02/02/2020. I didn't even know about it then. This is the story I've heard since. And of course, the COVID came out, and quite frankly, the Root Clean Slate is the most powerful zeolite. You guys may have heard, some of you, zeolite. If you haven't heard of zeolite, go and Google zeolite. There's they are things like aged urine that pull out toxins fast from the body. But as with any supplement, there's low-grade shit zeolites, there's mid-range okay zeolites, and there's amazing supplements, amazing zeolites. And the Root Clean Slate is, I'll swear by this, go on Akashic Records, prove me wrong and you'll be fucking wrong, swear down. It's the best zeolite you'll ever use in your life. Also, it's one of the best supplements you'll ever use in life, but it is the best zeolite you'll ever use in your life. By far, heavy metal chelator, really powerful, and it just shocked me. It woke me up, because at that time I was stuck on free therapies. I was actually the kind of person, back then, this was only 2019-20, I was the kind of person that triggers me now and get annoyed at. Basically, the people that get so obsessed with the free therapies that they get pissed off with me for promoting really powerful, amazing supplements that transform people's life and people get great testimonials for. And I use and I swear by it myself, because I see the results in me and other people. So I used to be that guy. So I have a little bit of compassion and understanding for people that hate on me for promoting some of the most powerful supplements on earth, because they're in a phase of their life which I hope, like me, they'll get out of and evolve past. Maybe not, but maybe, because I did, because I was stuck in that phase. Only free therapies. I was remember doing posts in 2017-18. I said, you don't need any other supplement in the world, you can only do aged urine. Yeah, but you see, forget one thing. On top of the fact they're amazing supplements and they're well worth the money. Not everyone. This is what I've just observed. I'm an observer of people on social media and Facebook and the real world. I've observed there's loads of people that would never try or commit to urine therapy or aged urine. Really powerful. So if that's the case, if there is powerful supplements that are on a par and actually drop for drop more powerful, because I also stand by this, and I'll go on the Akashic Records. Drop for drop, Root Clean Slate is more powerful than aged urine. Drop for drop. It's also really expensive if you're going to use loads of it. I mean, a little bottle lasts 3 months, but do you know what I mean? Aged urine is obviously free and cool, but drop for drop it is more powerful. And that's mad to think about. So anyway, when I tried it, got involved, and the power of the supplements and my passion for it changed my income slowly and manifested for me. The company was founded in 02/02/2020. It took me a year and a month later to get involved with the company. And actually, I was so rigid in free therapies that my friend Sandy and sponsor, who's now the highest ranking in the world, he lives in London, he's a good friend of mine now. He's the highest ranking in the world for Root, and he took me to 2 dinners and he said, you need to get involved with this. I didn't want to, because I was still stuck on free therapies, and eventually got so pissed off with me, not pissed off, fed up, he bought me a free bottle. And I was like, okay, you're going to get me a free bottle, I'll try this shit out. I tried it out. First couple of drops, felt a whoosh in my brain and a sense of electricity down my spine. And I was like, whoa, what is this? Amazing. Then I got down the rabbit hole of, I bought the Ruzerin, which I blew my mind a few months afterwards, and of course I happily promoted it, and now I make decent money affiliating with it, because a lot of people that try it get the results, and if you try it and don't get the results, oh, you're doing something wrong, because it's just beneficial. You don't get it, and that's cool, no judgment. Anyway, what I really want to talk about is LinkedIn, is the idea of financial abundance, which I am coming to, and I love the idea that, yes, I want to help people, heal people, I want to expand my knowledge base, I want to get to a point where I don't care about money, because that's not what I'm here to do. But at the same time, I do want to manifest a skill set of making money, and I'm doing okay with that. I observe people and I watch. And I also want to teach people the right lessons about money. And that includes random normal people, or whatever you want to call them. For example, last night, I got myself in a pickle where I went to a friend's house and I left all my money, and my cards had nothing. I left all my money at her place. So I got to London. It was very late, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I had no money. I used up all the coins on the first taxi, and basically I was about 2 hour walk away from home, and it was 2 in the morning. And when you're really tired, when I'm really tired, actually, probably you guys, when you're really underslept because you've been up so long, or just tired for a night over, you start getting drunk. So like, if you've been up, by the way, for 18, 19 hours, 20 hours a day, you start getting drunk feelings. So I was starting to get that, and I was like, okay, I'm in trouble here. But I'm not going to bother waiting for a bus. I can't risk it. Or even walk home for 2 hours. I'm too tired and drunk because of lack of sleep. So I need to get a taxi. How am I going to figure this out? I checked my coins, and I asked the taxi driver how much it was to get to my home. And basically I was £5 short. £5 is about $8 for you Americans. I was about $8 short for getting home. But I thought to him, well, if you drive me there, what I can do is I can get some more money from my room, even though I knew I didn't have that much money. I only had like £1 or £2 in my room. So I thought, I told him, if you drive me there, I'm £5 short at the moment, I can get you the rest. So I knew I was kind of, I guess, in trouble, because even at the money at home, I had a few pound coins. I didn't have enough even then, but he agreed. And do you know what? This is key, because this is a mindset thing. If you can hear through this, you'll get where I'm trying to teach other people, and you'll resonate with this. I don't like screwing people over. I want to teach people in the world lessons about money. And it doesn't just include us, but it includes normal people. So when I was talking to taxi driver, first of all, really, he didn't want to drive me there, ideally, because he was like, it's not beneficial for him. Even though he told me the price, he said it's a bit out of his way. So already I felt like, okay, I get you. You're a taxi driver. You're trying your best. You can sort of pick and choose. I want you to be happy. I want you to enjoy what you do, and I get it. And he was just being honest. He didn't really feel value in it, especially when I said to him, I was £5 short, and I'll go and give you the rest. And I get it. But I was so grateful when he said yes. And then in the taxi, I thought, I don't have any coins to fulfill the value of what I owe him. But what I do have is I have a little savings of silver bullion, silver coins. I can actually show you it quickly. One second. So, I do have silver coins. Each one of these silver coins is worth £25, which is about $35. And I thought to myself, do you know what? I feel so bad. This is the thing. I felt bad in my heart about this guy driving me, and me potentially being even a couple of pounds off. Because, this is why I felt bad, I think. I've had to think about this. I felt bad because if you're a taxi driver in London, especially, but around the world, you're so used to examples of people screwing you over for money, either not paying you towards the end, or they getting away because they haven't got the money, either legitimately most of the time or sometimes cheating on purpose. The life of a taxi driver, in terms of, they're just trying to survive and thrive, but how many people actually give over? No one. No one ever does any over-the-top prices, or even £1 or £2 over. And that's okay, because your price is the price. But the thing I'm saying is, they get a lot of experience, I'm sure, these taxi drivers, of people screwing them over. And that is their life. And I thought to myself, I know I'm feeling bad, because I don't want to be another guy that's going to teach a taxi driver the wrong lesson. I'm here to transform and transmute and teach a taxi driver the right lesson, to encourage them on their path of journey, or whatever they're going to do in their life. Or with money or whatever. It's a hard life. So I thought, do you know what? This costs £25. I've got these in my room. I'm going to be £2, £3 under, go back to my house, and I'm going to give the dude this. £25, so about a £22 profit. And that's really cool. I thought I'd do it, and I did. And I told him, and I wanted to explain to him, not from an ego place, I wanted to explain to him. So first of all, I gave him to this. I said, this is legit 100% silver. You can change this online, or a goldsmith, or a silversmith, anywhere. It's £25, the current value, whatever the current value of silver is, you'll get for this. And it never dips too much, so it wouldn't be much under 25. I said to him, if you want to keep it, you can invest it. But here, you have this on top of all the money that I've given you. So now you've almost got double what you should have got from me. And I thought, that's what I want to do in the life. That's what I've come here to do. Even if I know this is, easy for me to say because I'm somewhat in an okay financial position, but it's more than that if you understand. It's more about teaching people the right lessons about money abundance, because money has been, truthfully, a huge... I could talk forever about this, but I've learned so many lessons with money the last few weeks, and how this is... Okay, you want a truth? I'll give you a truth from me. I've learned so many lessons with money of people in our communities that I thought I could trust, and loaning out money, and realizing that nice people, and even some of your close friends, will fuck you over for money because they're in financial scarcity. And because you're in financial abundance, they'll fuck you over. I've had it. In the last few weeks, so many instances of this happen. I think the universe is trying to teach me a lesson about money. As I come more into financial abundance, you, kind people, want to help your friends out with loans. In our community, best friends, and I've just been receiving a lesson from the universe that they're not paying it back, and they're not honouring their word. And that's harmful and hurtful, and it's showing me that money, coming back to the original point, it's a huge trigger for you guys, and for people you know in our community. It has to be, because if I'm loaning you out money and you're making an agreement to me to pay me back and you don't, what the fuck? That means money's important to you, and that means you're willing to screw some of your best friends and friends over for money. Terrible. You're willing to ruin relationships over money. Borrow money from people and not pay it back. That's mental. I'm receiving those lessons. And that's what happens when you don't focus on money, guys. You become a dickhead. You know a great example of that? Go to India. India has some of the nicest, poorest people you ever meet. If you guys have ever been to India, I know some of you have. When I went in 2014, the only thing I can remember from the Indian normal people is, not the only thing, but one of the key lessons I learned is that in India, people screw you over for money because there's so lack of money, and the nicest people in the world on the outside become complete cunts and dickheads and screw you over for money in India. The same applies for England, apparently. The same applies for America. The same applies when you don't sort your shit out and focus on the thing that we say is not important, called financial abundance. Because the same people saying that, oh, money's nothing and I don't need money, Harry, and don't work on that, are the same people that I loan money out and screw me over. So, what do you call that? I call that what Sandy Gore would call a HIPPYCRITE. HIPPYCRITES. You don't need money, they say, but then they'll take your money and fuck you over. Terrible. So what is it, guys? You want to be congruent and say you don't need money but steal money from other people, loan money and never want to pay it back, never pay it back? Or you try and teach people the right lessons, because I don't want to be just another guy that's another story of a taxi driver that's taken value from a taxi driver, another guy that's undersold him, not giving him enough money. I'd rather be the other guys, teach him a lesson. It's not so much about oh, I've got the money, I'm giving it. It's more like I'm teaching you a lesson, bro. I'm standing out, but I'm trying to teach you a lesson. I'm trying to teach you a story. Financial abundance exists. You deserve financial abundance. So I will give you extra. And I'll give the taxi driver extra. And now, my lessons and my truth is, I'm putting a boundary with money. There's boundaries going in, because I've learnt that people, even our communities, can't be trusted with it. You truly can't. Yes, Sharon, it changes people like you wouldn't believe. But I'll tell you what, I'll be honest, even when I was poor, I know this about myself. When I had no money, I was with my parents and just surviving. If I said I was going to loan someone the money, I'd always pay them back. You can tell a lot about a person when you loan a bit of money, and they do, even a little money. Loan someone a small amount, $20. Get them to promise when they're going to pay it back and make a deal with them, and if they don't, then you know who they really are. Because money brings out the worst, it also brings out the best in people. Because money's brought out the best in me. Financial abundance now, to me, has allowed me to do so many amazing things. And I know a lot of you too, we use it correctly. I use it wisely and tactively and correctly. For my growth, for my healing, for events, to grow more money, to help people. So it is the root of all evil, but also, with the right person, it's amazing. So that's it. That's a video I went all over the place. Mainly I just wanted to tell you the story of the taxi driver. Financial abundance, money. And we all fucking deserve it. You just gotta work for it. And by the way, I'll leave you with this. I never really imagined I would come into financial abundance. But I did. I figured out a way. So, I mean, this is cheesy, but if I can do it, anybody can. And that's fucking true. If I can do it, anybody can. I mean, the root supplements are a great example. I didn't do much. I just shared my journey and passion with the supplements as they blew me away with people. Then you get people involved. And then you have a good rewards plan for some of these really powerful supplements. 5th, 6th generation, you don't even need to do the work, and the money comes in down below. Because when something's really powerful supplements that get people results, and has a great rewards plan from 1st generation to 6th generation, 5th, 6th generation is people I don't have a clue about down below. Then you just start making money on autopilot. And a lot of the money I make now is on autopilot. I can just sit there, do nothing. That's not me, by the way. I always want to work hard, share my journey, my health journey. But I could, I'm just saying, sit there, do nothing now, and be fairly decent. But I put in the legwork at the beginning. Money doesn't come for free. And don't be, please, one of these people that says, well, if I just think about money and wish it in my head and don't take any action, I'm going to make loads of money. Because that's not fucking true. Do you want to know the key to make money? I wouldn't even say visualization. They're cool. Just take action. And actually, no, I'll go bigger. Do you know what I did? I copied other people on Facebook and social media. Because I'm smart. I copied what other people did. To build an audience, to gain trust, to share my journey, to be honest and truthful. I was sharing shit for free way before I thought about making a bit of money, doing what I love. For ages. And then I thought, well, I don't want to be the normal job, so I need to start making money to get out of my normal job. And now I can commit to health full time for you guys. I've given you guys the health hacks so that you guys can carry, if you want to, you can carry on your normal jobs and get the most powerful supplements and free and paid on earth through people like me that have devoted their time to health. You can do a shortcut because we know everyone's busy here. Some people are doing jobs they don't love, and that's cool. Not me, but it's cool for you. And then you can still be really healthy whilst doing a job you don't love, which is a lot better than people that aren't healthy, that do jobs they don't love. See how it works? Alright, well, I consider this one of my epic money rants. There was a rant here, but there was a story, and it's all about, as you said, Sarah, energy exchange. And, yeah, it's important. Really important. Alright, peace. Have an amazing day. Sarah, I'll speak to you in a bit. I'm looking forward to it today. And, yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and have a lovely day. Peace.